This is another demonstration of our progress with BlackBerry 10. This is the BlackBerry 10 developer prototype. We call it BlackBerry 10 Dev Alpha. And it's working well. So you will see a bit of this, right? And that's why we took the decision to give it to our developers today, because we want them to get going in this. So every developer in this room who signed up for BlackBerry 10 Jam session this week will be going home with one of these devices. And you'll be sharing this with the developers and our key carrier partners as well. I'm so excited to have this in my hand and show it to you, because I know how much hard work went into this. And I'm proud of my people in Research in Motion for getting us to this stage and hitting this milestone. And I'm very, very confident we will be there later this year with an exciting product. So make no mistake, this is not the final device. This is not the final hardware. Still keeping some secrets to ourselves. We want to have another session of exciting you and our audience out there. But very, very important milestone for us. So I'd like, and why are we doing this? Talked about the developers, right? Part of BlackBerry 10 is to get our developers in a position to develop applications against BlackBerry 10 and get them ready for this. And in order to surprise and delight you, we're working on everything that we need to do to make this device a real raving success. But as I said, we're keeping some secrets away from you on this one. But it's critical that we get this into the hands of our developers around the world so they can create the applications and the content that's important for you. We're doing this because we understand that you want key content on BlackBerry 10 when we start delivering it to you. And that's why it's so important to get it into the hands of our partners as quickly as possible. And that's why I'm so excited to really make sure that we have those prototypes out there and we can deliver high quality content that you would like to see when the product finally launches. So this is an important milestone, as I said, and we're hitting the milestones we've set out for ourselves on the road to launch the new BlackBerry 10 platform, not just the product, the platform, and our first hardware, final hardware and software later this year. So to show you a bit more and get you a little bit more into BlackBerry 10 and what some of the design criteria for software was, I'd like to invite Vivek Bhardwaj onto stage from our software team. Vivek. Thanks for joining me today. Vivek will provide you with a glimpse of what we're building in BlackBerry 10. When we designed BlackBerry 10 as a platform, but also as a product, we designed it for people who need to take care of their lives and don't have time to pop in and out of applications every time they want to change an application or hit the back button over and over again. We want a user paradigm that is easy and fast. It's all about the flow. And Vivek will show us how the flow works. One of the things I like most about BlackBerry 10 is our approach to addressing all of the different information feeds coming at you. Remember Clarence So, Salesforce.com? All the different channels that today are being used in an enterprise. As mobile technology has evolved, so has the number of information channels we're all subject to on any one smartphone. So we have created a flow that Vivek will present to us.
Sure, so the flow is really taken to a new level on BlackBerry 10. We looked at things like notifications, and we just recognized that it's not just about being notified about a conversation, it's really being immersed into it instantly. And so what we've designed is this really clever, intuitive glancing gesture. Now let me just show you this. As I open an application, not only can I write back down, but I'm able to glance into a notification. I can see I've got unread emails, unread BBMs, but more importantly, as I continue this glancing gesture, I bring right into my conversations. Right? This is absolutely bringing me into and flowing into that actual conversation. And you know what? I get to decide whether I act on it instantly or simply get back to what I was doing. Once you're in your conversations, we keep that flow going.
That's just the first step, guys.
So once you're in your conversations, we've got to make sure that flow's there. You're always going to want to glance right back to exactly what you were doing. So I go into a new message, and I simply glance back to the conversation.
I love that. I love that.
You know what? Everything really does flow. We never stop. So you open a photo, you open a PDF, it doesn't matter. Everything flows, it never stops.
Okay. So, now think of all the information that's coming at you every day through various services and networks. What Vivek showed you is, and we'll take this to an even higher level when the device launches, that you're floating through your menus. Did you see this? And no application actually stops when you do this. Everything you've going on keeps running real time in the background. That is the new engine of BlackBerry 10. Nobody else out there can do this. You have it real time at your fingertips. In BlackBerry 10, we allow all these applications to run at the same time. We stream all feeds to one place. No worries where they come from. We have them all in one place. And you can take action on any one of those inputs at any time you want without popping in and out and searching for other applications. You just flow through it, right? That's the incredible difference with BlackBerry 10. Applications keep running all the time, and you have a flow across all your applications without being application aware even which one you're using. It just goes with you, it lives with you. Doing this, what we really do for our customer base is we are making you really agile and nimble with the BlackBerry. That is the design purpose of this user paradigm, okay? And we do it this way because your time is even more precious when you're mobile. I mean, just like back the days when we brought you the ability to push a button on a BlackBerry and it would show you a capital letter, right? Simple things like that we will continue doing and improving on BlackBerry 10 and taking to the next level to just save you time and let you do the things that really matter to you. Don't bother about which application you're in. Just do what you need to do. Gives you a lot of peace of mind while you're active and agile. Mobile matters to us. Our engineers understand mobile. We're a high-tech company in the mobile space. So we know what we need to do to save you time. This is why we invented push. And this is why we all love BBM. When the D for delivered turns into the R for read. One of these little magic BlackBerry moments. But there's other things to BlackBerry that matter. We know that typing for BlackBerry users is really, really important. And we think that BlackBerrys simply have the best physical keypad on the planet. No comparison. So how are we making this typing experience even better on BlackBerry 10? And Vivek, why don't we show the audience a bit about the fantastic, incredible new typing experience on BlackBerry 10?
Sure. So, first we're laser focused on performance, right? We're removing latency, we're increasing responsiveness, and we're really making sure from top to bottom, hardware and software, you get a great typing experience. We're also making sure you can type fast and accurately on BlackBerry 10. And more importantly, we're going to personalize the keyboard for you. We're using things like modeling algorithms, right, to actually learn where you press every single key. So it really becomes a tailored keyboard, just like a glove. So I tell you what, let me show you a little bit about this keyboard. So notice the design, clearly a BlackBerry keyboard, right? We've made each key as big as possible. We've introduced those famous frets, and it really lets you type effortlessly. I can actually use gestures to just simply swipe down to bring numbers and symbols into place.
Yeah, this is great. This is what you will be doing days and days while you're productive on a BlackBerry. So watch it. It's really important because it's your flow. It makes you comfortable with the BlackBerry, and it helps you to be really efficient on the BlackBerry. But there's more to it, right?
Absolutely. I mean, two-thumb typing is definitely a BlackBerry way of typing, but you ever had to type with one hand? You're at the airport, bag in one, BlackBerry in the other, rushing around, and we've made sure that this is easy.
I think we all know that.
So you can see now, these next words are actually on the keys that I need to press next, and what that means is I'm able to just, with a simple swipe, fly this up to the screen. And one of the things you'll notice, actually, and I absolutely love this, is even just deleting words, right? A simple swipe.
Well, you never want to delete words on the BlackBerry. It's so efficient for that.
But
if you have to.
Exactly. You want to change that statement, you swipe across the keyboard, and you just suddenly see words disappear.
So, all new technology, right? This BlackBerry 10 engine is built from ground up, right? A lot of innovative companies that have joined us in this, that we brought into the BlackBerry 10T, a lot of efforts going on, and I hope you can see just from this few demonstrations that Vivek has given us how exciting this is going to be and how much of the new era of BlackBerrys this is going to be. This keypad really saves you time, right? It saves you keystrokes, as you could see when Vivek was demonstrating it. And guess what? Even on a full touch device, BlackBerry is still all about typing and getting things done. I love it. I love it. Great innovation.